Alright, so I'm filming my February wrap-up, and I only got to 4 books, but one of them was a Stormlight and 2 of them were Wheel of Time, so that wasn't that bad. I mean, not as good as my last month. I was really proud of how I performed, because I read 2 Stormlight, 2 like kind of side books, and pretty sure one other book I keep forgetting, but the entirety of what I read was this stack right here, and of course it started off my month with the Wheel of Time, like I usually do for 2021. The Great Hunt. I really enjoyed it, and I think you should read Wheel of Time after reading this book, and this is when I would recommend the series, because this is good stuff right here. The next thing I read was Sanderson's Rhythm of War. This is huge. Again, I mentioned my friends thought I was reading a dictionary, and they weren't joking. They legit thought I was reading a dictionary because I read it with the. Let's check it out. It's huge. I read it in about a week, and I'm really happy with it. I liked it better than Oathbringer, and kind of just like it made me happy, and I'm really excited for the 5th book. And now that I'm finished with Stormlight Archive, I now can do Stormlight videos like tier rankings and why you should read Stormlight Archive. Bunch of stuff like that. Wheel of Time is competing for my favorite series right now because I'm a little bit into the Shadow Rising. But so far this is my favorite. But Wheel of Time's only 3 books in, so I could. And I hear the 4th one's the best one, and I'm about to start that. Like I'm 2 pages in. Next, I cheated. And I read The Dragon Reborn, and I loved it. I love The Dragon Reborn. I was shocked. I love Tom Merlin, and he was big with Matt. And they changed the character of Matt in this book, other than just the possessed guy. And Perrin was pretty good. I love Perrin's arc. Again, one of my criticisms were for it was we didn't follow Rand that much in the book until the very end. Like, oh, he's gone. This is Matt and Perrin and Moraine and Egwene and Eve and Elaine's novel. But he goes in the end and he's all the Dragon Reborn. That's my only criticism. That's the book's name. But 90% of the book, we're just following Matt, Perrin, Egwene, and Eve, or different. Matt and Tom have their own arc. Perrin and Moraine and Loyal have their own arc. And Egwene and Eve and Elaine have their own arc. But other than that, I loved it. Shadow Rising. I'm really excited for Shadow Rising. Next, I picked up Star Wars Heir to the Empire. First Legends novel. My last 2 videos were on Legends novels, so I'm not going to go much into them. But I loved it. My last video was a review for this book, and I really liked it. Heir to the Empire. Timothy Zahn is quite the genius, and I recommend you, even though it's not real, technically, but this will not leave you disappointed. It's going to give you a good thing on your characters. And then I tried to get into Dark Force Rising, but if you watched my last video, I lost Dark Force Rising the very first day, and that was a sign, hey, just wait till next month. Started the audiobook for Shadow Rising, so very disappointed in myself. I lost Shadow Rising. Not even. It was a mass market, so it was tiny. It slipped out of my backpack because I had a hole in it. I was at school, and I looked everywhere. Trust me, I love my books. So I'm just going to get a new one, and I'm going to read it next month if you watch my March TBR. And, yeah, other than that, I tried to get into Sacred Christmas month. I only got about 20 pages in before I was like, you know what? This is not making me happy. I love to read these books. And if this book is going to slow me down in any way, I was like, you know what? I don't want to read this book, and I'm not going to read anything that doesn't make me happy. Because I don't want to get in a reading slump, and I'm afraid of those things. So I'm like, I feared this put me to read something. And then I picked up Heir to the Empire right after, and I loved Heir to the Empire, so that's good. And I'm Shadow Rising. I'm gonna take on Shadow Rising right now, literally after I finish filming this video. Shadow Rising. I'm coming for you. Alright. So again, I don't want to keep you too long. So I'll see you in the next video.